cheese. Well, first of all, definition. Well, the cheese is usually from milk, and it can be hard or soft, and in my opinion, it is the mouse's favorite, because for example, in the cartoon Tom and Jerry, Jerry likes the mouse very much, and it's his favorite or her favorite food. Okay, definition 1. 2. And now, before we start the point 2, a new strategy. Use the generally, I mean people or we, yes, people or we, generally, or particularly, I or my family or my friends strategy. So, generally, and what is it? Particularly. So, generally, particularly. Okay, strategy. I give you an example. First of all, generally. Well, generally, people usually eat cheese for breakfast or dinner. We don't usually eat cheese for lunch, but we eat cheese in dishes for lunch. For example, in the spaghetti or etc. Grated cheese on the spaghetti, etc., etc., etc. It was generally, and now I particularly. Well, actually, I sometimes eat cheese for breakfast. I usually eat cheese for dinner. 2, 3. We can buy. The next one is where we can buy, for example, the cheese. Generally, we can buy cheese in big supermarkets, in small shops. So we can say that in everywhere where food is sold. Okay, so generally, I never buy cheese, because I don't like buying, and in fact my wife buys the cheese. And okay, 4, 1 minute speaking 4, I can't make, cook, fry, etc. Well, as a matter of fact, I can't make cheese. Oh, okay, I can't make cheese. I like cheese, but I can't make it. Okay, and now 5. Cheese types, cheese dishes, etc., etc. And now, let's say generally again. Generally, come on, yes, generally. Well, generally, generally cheese types are, for example, soft cheese or white cheese, Hungarian cheese, Italian cheese, German cheese, so in connection with the nationalities. On the other hand, let's speak about the animals. Well, we can find, for example, goat cheese, cow cheese, sheep cheese, or there is kind of, for example, mozzarella cheese, etc., 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 etc. Okay, and people eat these. And now, well, because I'm Hungarian, I eat Hungarian cheese, basically, but I like Italian cheese as well. As a matter of fact, I usually eat so cheese from cow milk. Okay, and now 6.6. So, point 6. Better or worse? Let's compare the different type of food items. Okay, so, for example, the cheese is better than the cake, because it's healthier. If you are on a diet, you shouldn't eat cakes, but the cheese is excellent, because it got a lot of proteins. Okay, and now, I like, 7, well, actually, I like cheese. My favorite cheese is 8, the favorite cheese is, and now finally 9, 1 minute speaking, 9, well, if you are on a diet, you eat cheese, because the cheese contains a lot of protein. So this is generally, once more I show you, generally, and now, got a lot of protein and it's very healthy. And on the other hand, it has got a lot of minerals. Well, as a matter of fact, I am not a diet, particularly, I am not on a diet. In this case, I eat cheese, and on the other hand, I eat other kind of food such as cakes and bread. It is no problem for me. Okay, so, well, to sum up, use the 1 minute speaking sheet. Yes, this will help you a lot. okay, during describing the first item, for example, the cheese, and use the linkers. The linkers will help you to be more fluent, okay, and use the generally, people or we, and particularly, I mean I, my family, or my friends strategy. So, generally and particularly. So, well, first of all, speak about the cheese, after that the cake. For example, if you speak about the cake, you can speak about the birthday parties as well. So, anything you have got in your mind, on your mind, so no problem, no problem. Speak about that. For example, cake, birthday. Speak about the birthdays, generally. After that, particularly my last birthday or my birthdays, and so on, and so on, and so on. So speak about the picture one by one, one by one, one by one. Or, for example, you are at the barbecue. At the barbecue part, you can use the generally, particularly strategy again. And you can speak a lot. Well, if you use this strategy, generally, particularly, you have the opportunity to speak more. Okay, and now, well, finally I would say that get a watch. Very important, get a watch. Put down the watch and speak each of the items on the paper one by one and check your speaking time. Check your speaking time. I am absolutely sure that you will be astonished. Oh, it's unbelievable. I can speak not just 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I can't believe it. Well, it is very important because if you check your speaking time and you feel that, I can speak a lot, it will help you to build your self-confidence. Because self-confidence is the secret of speaking excellent English. And this is a kind of key factor, the self-confidence in each learning process. If you have self-confidence, you can progress better and you can improve faster. This is my opinion. And so, get a watch and check your speaking time. Okay, to sum up, use the 3 basic rules. Think in English. You can make mistakes. Don't concentrate on the grammar rules. Okay, and now, basically use the linkers sheet, 1 minute speaking sheet, of course, and now the food paper one by one, speak about them, and I want you to use the generally, particularly strategy and your own imagination and ideas, okay, and creativity. Okay, I am absolutely sure you will have an excellent speaking time, So, pause your video and enjoy your speaking. The next step is step 9, which is the 4-minute speaking. Yes, the 4-minute speaking. I am absolutely sure that the step 8 was a very good experience for you, and you enjoyed speaking very much. And now we are going to continue this process. So, 4-minute speaking. Here you have to speak for 4 minutes or more about the whole picture. Well, okay. And now, here, use everything what you have used at the 1-minute speaking. I mean the 3 basic rules and the generally particularly strategy, food 1, 1-minute speaking sheet, and the linkers. Okay, for example, I am going to give an example. 1-minute speaking sheet. So, well, food. As a matter of fact, people usually eat such as omelette, eggs, marmalade, bread, sandwiches, cheese for breakfast. Well, for lunch we usually eat soup, such as chicken soup, fruit soup, potato soup, or fried fish, or breaded pork, or fried chicken, noodles, spaghetti, etc. For dinner we eat, and so on, and so on, and so on. And now I. Well, as a matter of fact, for breakfast I usually eat some bread, some sandwiches, eggs, basically boiled eggs and omelette, or some marmalade, fried sausage. I like fried sausage very much, and so on. So, speak about the whole paper using the 1 minute speaking and utilizing the generally and particularly strategy. Okay, and the whole paper, speak about your barbecue parties, in connection with the French fries, speak about the fast food restaurants in general and in particular when you last were you there, in connection with spaghetti, speak about Italy, and so on and so on. Lot of opportunities. So there are a lot of opportunities to speak about. So, okay, so use the 3 basic rules, use the papers here, and use your own imagination. And again, get a watch and check your speaking time. You will see that the 4 minutes won't be enough for you, and you will say, fantastic, fantastic, I can't believe it. I'm speaking now, 5 minutes, 7, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, I can speak English. And think about that. This is just the first lesson. What will happen when you have finished the 36 lessons? Unimaginable, unimaginable. So, you will speak excellent and perfect English finally. I am absolutely sure about that. Get the papers and enjoy your 4 minute speaking. And now finally, the last one is step 10, MP3 exercise. Actually, at the MP3 activity, you are going to use the MP3 audio, which contains the words of the example keywords. Okay, contains the words of the example keywords. It is recorded in, it has been recorded in American accent. And in this case, you can practice your American accent as well. On the other hand, it is very important that if you study with your ears, you improve faster. Yes, you speak better English. Yes, you are more fluent, and you can build up a very extensive active vocabulary because the words will go down very deep into your brain on the one hand, and these words that are in your brain will come out instantly, easily and very fast without thinking. Yes, I mean automatically. So very important. And now I want you to go to the slow version, step 9 slow version. Yes. And practice this activity. I'm going to tell you there what I want you to do practicing this activity. I mean the MP3 exercise. Okay, so, and please, I want you to do this because this is a very key importance that you study with your ears. So, in this case, please practice this activity. And finally, you will see that all of the words of the first unit will go down deep into your brain. Okay, so the vocabulary is firmly yours. Okay, so enjoy your listening and speaking with the audio. And finally, I would say that I enjoyed this this lesson very much. It was fantastic, because I taught a kind of person like you. You are enthusiastic, you are friendly, you are creative, you are wonderful. So, thank you so much that you let me teaching you. It was a great experience for me, very great. So, I'm sure we are going to meet at the next lesson, lesson 2, which will be the animals, and you are going to buy my first module. Okay, so, have a great day and bye-bye.